Alrighty. Got some posts up so people know what's happening. We're ready to go. Metal, what's up, my guy? How we doing? Sorry, I just had to get those posts out so people on the Twitter and Facebook and everything saw it's time to build a PC. We got the man himself, Mr. Soul Reaper, in the chat. This is his computer. So let's walk you through what's gonna be in here. I'm just moving this down so you can see my beautiful face. All right, so we've got an Intel i7-14700K complete with a contact frame. Got a MSI MPG Z790 Edge Wi-Fi. RTX 4080 from Gigabyte. This Galahad Trinity CPU cooler. 32 gigs of RAM from ADATA, aka XPG. 3 terabytes of storage total, 2 terabytes coming from this Crucial P3, 1 terabyte from the Sabrent Rocket 4, and a bunch of Lian fans all fitting inside of that NZXT H9 Flow case. And of course, 1000 watt power supply, because, you know, go big or go home, right? How's everybody doing today? This time. Someone sing the Lion King song for me. This time. Okay. White out. I need that to match your hair. Well, Wes, you've got one white PC. Why not another? Another! Okay. It's literally what you want to. You're drooling right now, Metal? Well, bro, this could be yours someday. You just gotta buy it. Hold on. Okay. It's enough attempted ASMR for today. Can't wait for this monster to arrive, I know. Gotta get Trap on it to do all of the optimization and stuff, and then we'll ship it on out. You're gonna have Trap do another PC optimization last Saturday, since Warzone 3 came out recently, but I had work to do. Bummer. Yeah, you definitely at least need to, you know, if you're not gonna get it optimized again, like, you definitely at least need to go in and download his like driver tools set that he uploads on, like that he posts about on Twitter. That's gonna be super useful to, you know, DDU the old stuff, make sure all of your settings are correct, all that good stuff. Ooh, Metal's throwing down the money. Also, chat, if you guys hadn't seen, we've got some Christmas emotes for the Kick chat. So if you wanna go throw up some Christmas stuff, they're for everybody. As long as you're a follower, you can access those. You want all the stickers. Oh, don't worry. You're gonna have them. You're talking about these ones that come with the motherboard and stuff? Don't worry, you'll have it. You'll get it. Yeah, look at all those fun stickers. Mrs. Red made all of those. I like came home from stream one night and she was like, "Here, check all these things out I made." Oh, sweet. So I went and spent like an hour uploading them all, because it's such a pain to upload GIFs to what's it called? Kick. All right. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, we have to install this contact frame. So I'm gonna take off this lever, whatever device. Oh, this guy. Yeah. Ooh, don't fall. Aren't those so fun? If you say no, you're banished. Just kidding. I like to tell my daughter that she's banished sometimes because I think it's funny. She never takes it seriously, so it's all fun and games. Okay. Take this and put that down there for now too, because we don't need it. So this is our contact frame. That's what's gonna hold the CPU down, provide lots of nice even pressure for it. Mike Flynn, what's up? What is the build cost on this? That's a great question. Soul Reaper, do you remember what the build cost roughly on this was? It's 4080. I would guess it's in the realm of $4,000. Probably around there, because it does have a lot of flash and it is all white. But yeah, somewhere in that realm. That's like me building it for you, shipping it out, you know, taxes, all that sort of stuff. $41.25, he says, he thinks. That sounds right to me. Mike Flynn, how we doing today? Welcome into the YouTube chat. Y'all, if you're hanging out on either chat, I'm more than happy to have you. We're glad to have you here. I know that the emotes on Kick are really cool, but I am trying to get monetized on YouTube, so if you want to watch over there, it definitely helps us out. I'm not gonna tell you to move, but you know, just keep that in mind, okay? It's a lot of PC. I mean, this is pretty darn close to absolutely top of the line. Plus, I mean, white components, for whatever reason, are just more expensive than black components, just because there's less of them made typically. So there's a bit of an upcharge. I mean, some things like RAM, you know, or SSDs, like that's not gonna cost any difference, but like making sure that you have a white motherboard, a white case, white GPU, white fans, white CPU cooler, all those little things tend to add up. Plus it's a beast of a PC, like let's be real. It's a monster. RK, what's up? Southern Metal, thank you for coming in. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit that heart button, that like button on the YouTubes if you're over there. I've been told that it helps the stream out. I'll be honest, most of my like YouTube focus has been, oh my God, I cannot open this box. Sorry, was $41.35. Hey, I mean $10. That's pretty good. Pretty much I've focused the vast majority of my effort and thought on YouTube towards like the videos, like the edited videos. This is really cool. I'm gonna send this to you as well. It's a little metal case. It's like a little, it looks like an old school like cigarette case or something. So if you want that, you can have it. So all my focus has really been on like the performance of trying to grow my like YouTube videos that are edited, not so much my like the stream algorithm stuff, but some of my buddies are much more into the stream stuff. They're like, oh, you should make sure they're doing this. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that made a difference. I should probably do that. And one of those things is making sure people like the stream. Okay. Metal, how's your day going, man? Saw you in, was it Puppy's stream earlier? All right, there we go. Sabrent Rocket for 1 terabyte. It's a Gen 4 SSD, but it is super good, super solid, quite fast, and very reliable, being from Sabrent. They make really good stuff. Okay, got that all in there. That first one's toolless, unfortunately. The next one is not. Lightning Gem 4 M.2. Do we put it up here? Do we put it in here? We'll put it in here. For no other reason other than if Soul Reaper ever wants to add another SSD, just taking this one off will be easier. So we'll make it a little bit easier on him in the future. Taylor, what's up? Bro, I just checked. All of your stuff is here, Taylor. So hopefully we'll be building yours tomorrow. How's that sound? How you like them apples? I thought I was missing some stuff, and then I was checking everything, and everything appears to be here now. So how cool is that? All right, oh, that's upside down. All right, so we got this 2 terabyte M.2 from Crucial. This is a P3. Also, this is a Gen 3 SSD. But for secondary storage and for everything, like Gen 3 is still plenty darn fast. So you save a little bit of money going with Gen 3 than some of the newer Gen 4s, and you know you still get the vast majority of the benefit of it being a M.2 SSD and not a SATA SSD or hard drive. Love to see customers keeping you busy. Hey, yeah, me too. Especially after like, I took a couple of weeks where I was basically just traveling for like my day job and then for like visiting family. So it's nice to come back and like have work to do, you know, for my business, customers, people wanting to buy stuff. Mike Flynn, what's Taylor building? Taylor is getting a very similar build. What is it? It's an RTX 4090 with a 14700K. So same, it's almost identical build. So 14700K, same storage devices, the Sabrent and the Crucial. We've got Alloy RAM instead of the ADATA stuff. 4090 from Gigabyte. 360mm AIO from Deepcool, another Gigabyte motherboard, and then a Lian LAN Cool 3 mesh case. So this is more like all out in terms of like the cool factor and flashiness, and that one is a little bit more focused on performance over flash. I mean, there's still some RGB and stuff in there, but just not as significantly as this one has. Okay. Let's get our RAM in there, and then we can put this motherboard in the case. So this is Cl32 6400 two 16 gigabyte sticks from XPG, which is the same company as ADATA, but whatever. All right, second and fourth slot, boom. These are just so light. Oh, do they? Oh, these are like super thin heat spreaders. That must be why they're so light. So I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but this like heat spreader that's right here that's stamped, I think it's really, really thin compared to what I'm used to seeing from like G-Skill or other companies. And so I was like, man, these almost feel fake, but they're not, they're real. They're just real light. Got you put up on both? Hey, let's go. Okay, we've got, yeah, we can do that up here for now. We've got our case now that we need to get up here. This is the NZXT H9 Flow in white, obviously, and it's a beast. It's a monster. If I could pull off this panel, I would. It's being a little bit of a diva at the moment, but oh, we got it. Okay. A little tight, maybe a little extra thick paint on a component or two. Who knows? All right, just gotta stick this little piece of cardboard in the box so that I use it when I put it back. All right. Okay. Get all these panels taken off so we can build. The heck was that? Oh, their little washer's broken. Oh well. Going to need a dump truck to ship that beast, that's right. Yeah, a little like, there's a little washer usually right here behind this nut, and it was broken. They broke it. Like the moment I backed off that little hand screw, just came right out. Sad. It's okay, it won't affect anything. Okay, and then we need to get this guy opened up so we can get all those accessories out of here. Accessorize. Really, we just need these 6-32 by 5 millimeter long screws. Oh, well, they opened. It's just trying to separate them, but okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Put these screws back so that we know right where they go. Otherwise, these two random screws, nobody's gonna know where they were supposed to go. Okay. Now I can do this. And then we put this right in there. Ta-da! There we go. Everything seems to be lining up pretty well. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And now because we're not super tall, we're just gonna bring this on down a little bit. Keeping the case fans or replacing with Lian Li fans? Oh, they're all getting replaced with Lian Li fans. Metal. We have 9 of these. Lian Li. Lian Li SL Uni Infinity 120. Just the world's longest name. Yeah, so we got 9 of those. The plan is these ones along the side, along the bottom, and then we're gonna replace. That one felt like it did not go in straight, like it's cross-threaded. Yeah, well, there were, when I ordered this, there were like 0 available of the Lian Li CPU coolers with the Uni fans on them, like that came with the Uni fans. And so instead I just bought one of the standard ones and bought an extra set of fans. So we'll just swap those out as well. Okay. All these bolts started, so let's get it all tightened down all the way without stripping anything. Okay, those are all nice and tight. Before we do anything else, let's bring that back up, and we're gonna take these fans out of the side. We'll leave the rear non-RGB fan on for now, just because it adds a little bit of extra airflow, and it still looks good. It's just, it's not the same as all the rest, but you know, it's okay. It's okay to be a little different sometimes, you know? All right, one fan out. Two fans done. All right, all three fans disconnected. At least from that part. Now we just gotta pull them out of here. We're gonna undo this as well. And once we pull these fans out, we'll get Susan out here. Okay, take these out of here because they are no longer needed. Okay, now let's get Susan. Susan, the lazy Susan. There we go. There she is in all of her glory. All right. A little bit of plastic left over from the threads coming out. Or well, backing those bolts out of the fans. There's always a little bit of kind of plastic dust left over because they're self-cutting threads. Okay. Let's work on getting all this stuff connected up. So first we got our HD audio. HD audio always comes first. Boom. Oh, hey. Perfect. Okay, HD audio installed. I'm gonna do our front panel connectors now. Conveniently all as one connector. Thank you, NZXT. We've got our USB 3 right here. Arguably one of the worst connectors ever created. Closely followed by the 3-pin RGB connector or the 4-pin RGB connector. Okay, USB Gen 3.2. Right here. Okay, got that installed. Okay, let's put our bottom fans on. That'll be nice and easy while there's nothing else in here. Lazy Susan, that's right. All right, we've got one connector. 3 fan. That did not go how I thought it would. Got our controller there. All that stuff to put down there. All right. So one thing we need to do here is we need to pull this filter out. And we're gonna have to tip this back on its side, like that. Then we gotta bolt these in through the bottom there. What's everyone up to today? What we got going on? Besides watching this beast getting built. The white cases, Navy, they look so good. They just look so good, man. Every time I build one, I'm like, man, I feel like everybody should order a white case. Like, especially if you get all white components, or if you get a white case with all black components also, looks really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, we got that. Have to put this guy on. This guy's gonna go just like this. Working on some print jobs with you in the background. Hey, let's go. It's mine, Navy. Okay, he probably didn't say it that aggressively when he typed it out, but I like to think that he said it aggressively. It's mine! We'll be doing your white build next week as EKAW finally shipped your fittings. Hey, let's go. You're loving it so far? Yeah, buddy. It's only gonna keep getting better. An excellent gift to yourself, that's right. There is no better gift than gifting yourself a Rednek PC, all right? Just gonna throw that out there right now. RedneckEngineer.com to get yours today. We got Navy in here. If you use Navy's code CREWPC5, you can get 5% off of your PC. It's pretty great. It's pretty awesome. I don't know about having white myself, but it's definitely going to be amazing. Yeah, yeah. I know, white isn't for everybody for colors, but the white builds do look really good. Rednek is a PC legend. That's right. You're enjoying the new Threadripper 32 core now. Bro, 32 cores, man. That's insane. Is that a new Threadripper, like the actual new one, or is it just like new to you, like you have a Threadripper now? Because I know they just released the new Threadrippers. You're literally gifting yourself too? Yes, sir. All right, Those are all bolted down. Okay. Got that all bolted down. Cable looks all nice and good, just coming right out the back there. We'll put this back in here before we forget about it. Okay, and then let's put those side fans on now. Yeah, the new 7970X. Ooh, fancy. Here I am, just with a lowly 7950X in my computer. Okay. Second set of fans going in. Mine is white right now, and it's the only way I will build. Just love the clean look. Yeah, it just looks so nice. It's hard to say no to it, you know? All right, bunch of extra connectors. Don't need those. Don't need that. Don't need any of that. Extra controller. Fans. Box. Case is a monster. That's right. She's a big old gal. Lots of airflow. Make sure, folks, that you close the chat and hit that thumbs up. Yeah, Navy was the one that told me. It's like, hey, you gotta make sure people are liking the stream. And I was like, oh, yeah, about that. I forgot that was the thing. Okay, got that. Thanks for reminding me. Thank you for doing it. Still can't believe it's happening. Never thought it would get here. Yeah. You had to wait longer than most. We're gonna be right up on that. Like whatever I give people, you know, I say 2 to 3 weeks before I can get it shipped out. And we're gonna be like right at that 3-week mark, I think. Okay, we're gonna put this down low since that one's gonna be down low as well. This is gonna sit in there like that. Cool. Navy is on top of it. Navy, guess what? I just hit 2,000 watch hours. So I've already cleared, more than cleared the 1,000 sub mark. And I'm at 2,000, just over 2,000 watch hours as of like this morning. So we're marching along, man. I still don't think we're gonna hit monetization before the end of the year because it's coming up really quick, but we're making such good progress that like, I don't think it's gonna be too long before we at least hit that first monetization goal. Yeah, dude. The last couple of, I've posted a couple of pretty banger videos recently, and they are doing pretty well. I have one dud that I thought would do better, but for the most part, they They all seem to be doing pretty well. Yeah, it's the NZXT H9 Flow. What's up, Blaze? How we doing? You're about 80% of the way at both the 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. Hey, there we go. Navy's ready to rake in that ad revenue. All right, there we go. We're gonna route this guy right through here. Or actually, yeah, through there. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Both of those started. Get this one started. H9 Flow or O11 Dynamic? I prefer the H9 Flow. There's a couple of reasons why. One, it comes with fans, so if you want to have, you know, price to performance, like value, all that sort of stuff, this comes with 4 fans. The O11 Dynamic does not. That's tight. I think I need to go through the other grind. Secondly, I really like that the power supply is up above rather than on the bottom. It gives you a lot more space to work with for like RGB controllers. Like we're gonna have 2 RGB controllers in here for all of the fans and the CPU cooler. I also kind of just think it looks a little bit better. Granted, you know, that's very much just opinion. It has no basis in any sort of fact, but okay. Can I please get these out? There we go. Yeah, those are kind of my main reasons. And I think some just like the general like design and mounting for some things is a little bit better in most cases. So. Oh, that's what was in the way. Come on. There we go. Struggling just a little bit there. There we go. Yeah, the monetization process is a lot more in depth for YouTube than other platforms, for sure. There's way more to it. And I don't mind that at all. Like, there's definitely a higher barrier to entry, but it also is a way, like, in terms of like payouts and analytics and everything, it's an unbeatable platform, in my opinion. Okay, so all those fans are connected. Only 2 cables, love that. Let's get the controllers ready and plugged in, and then we can get our CPU cooler in here. What's up, Devin? It's a good looking build you got there. Hey, thank you. I think so too. Okay. Throw that down there because we don't need it right now. All right. Just kidding. That was like the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. Okay. Okie dokie. Devin, how you doing today? I like your little wave emote there. Is that one of your own emotes, or is that like one of the built-in ones from YouTube? I don't even know if you can upload emotes on YouTube. I don't really know how that works. What's up, Hobo? How we doing? All right. So, got our USB 2 plugged in. It's gonna go to our motherboard. And we've got these RGB and fan speed monitoring. Okay, got that in there. And we're going to use ports 3 and 4. Except we're not going to do that. We're going to do that. Okay, that's in there. Let's get our cables in here. It should come out somewhere in the middle. That's a YouTube emote. Okay. Can you upload your own emotes on YouTube? I don't really know how that works. Okay, so USB 2, that's gonna power this guy. Or not power, it's gonna control that guy so that you can use the software for Lian. And there should also be, yes, an RGB port right here. This is only if you want to use the motherboard RGB to control everything rather than, oh my gosh, is this, you know? Wow, that's just really tight. Okay. That's only if you want the USB, or the motherboard to control all of your RGB for the fans, which nobody does, because the software for Lian is way better. Although that wasn't always the case. I remember the first time I used some Lian stuff, it was the standard, like original Lian Galahad, what's it called? Original Lian Galahad CPU cooler, and the software for that one was garbage. It was like a 50-50 chance if it was even gonna work. All right, so there's our nice little well-placed RGB controller for the Lian fans. Okay. We could probably do some cable management of this stuff. Wow, that really didn't stick very well, did it? Well, hopefully over time that'll stick more. I just really don't want it to come loose in shipping. Okay, we don't need the splitter. Okay. We could start cable managing some of this stuff, but until I have everything in here, I don't really want to do it yet. Okay, and then we've got, oh yeah, this one rear fan. We should probably plug it in before we forget about it. We've got a system fan there. So let's just use that one. Come right in from the top. Boom, just like that. That's easy. Yes, you can upload your own. You think it's a membership perk though, so you can only do it there. Okay. I don't have memberships yet, so someday. You can have member emotes when you monetize. We'll get there. Oh, hey babe, how are you? Yellow Red, what's up MJ? How we doing, Matthew? It's a hobo, you upgraded your PC or your CPU on Sunday. It's a hobo red build now. Welcome. Welcome to the upgrading club. Okay, that's all in here. Everything so far is plugged in with the exception of these two SATA cables because I don't have any power cables in here yet, but let's change that. Let's get some power cables in here. Don't need these at the moment. I do need some water though. Devin, I saw that you recently followed me. Like it, you know, it shows like it's like recent membership or recent subscriptions or whatever on YouTube. What kind of videos do you make? Obviously by the name Devin Does Tech, I assume they're tech related. I haven't had a chance to like go check out your channel. But by all means, tell us here now. What do you do? Your stream ran flawlessly yesterday in frame boost. Oh yes, I love to hear that. Cause yeah, you were having some trouble dropping frames gaming and streaming from that build, right? It is tough gaming and streaming from a 6-core CPU. That is a lot to ask from that thing. Even though the GPU does the encoding, there's still a lot of extra processes in the background if you're streaming. Making tons of different tech-related things. Phones, drones, and computers for the most part, trying to figure out how to narrow that down a bit. Yeah, that's tough, isn't it? Like finding your lane of like stuff that, one, I mean, it'll help boost the algorithm, right, of having a more narrow focus, but also just like finding that niche that like you enjoy, that people also enjoy watching, you know? Wow, Asus and Seasonic really did start using the same cables, didn't they? These are like the exact same cables as the Asus, what's it called? The Tough power supplies come with now. All right, come on. Like I've known for a while that like you can use Asus, like you can, like Cable Mod has, you know, cables for all these different power supplies, and you can use the same ones for Asus and Seasonic, but these are like legit the exact same. Okay, get that a little bit cable managed back there just to start. Really want to hit YouTube hard this next year. I think focusing up is going to help that. Me too. That's kind of been my focus this year, was YouTube. I started just like streaming. I don't even know if I would have called it content creation. 4 years, almost 4 years ago now. But the focus always was on streaming, and then with like the PC building and stuff, I found a new thing that I really enjoy, and I make money off the PC builds, but also like wanted to have that secondary set of things to make money on, like making money off of ad revenue from YouTube would be really cool. So I've pushed really hard this year. Like I had, I don't know, maybe 150, maybe 200 subscribers early on in the year with like 20 watch hours total. And I've been working really hard with my editor to make content that people actually want to watch. And it's been going pretty well. Finding niche is probably the hardest part of YouTube, at least for me. Yeah, no, I think you're 100% right. Dang, is that PC build big enough? No, Banjo, it's not big enough. I'm doing good, Banjo, how are you? I wish I would have known I was streaming when I bought it from you, but I've had fun learning my PC. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it's all about, right? Like, unfortunately, yeah, like you had to pay extra money because, you didn't know it off the rip, but still, like, getting to learn about your own PC is awesome. Knowing it in and out and being able to, like, feel comfortable with working on it, even if you're not comfortable with, like, diagnosing issues, like, maybe you're comfortable, like, once the issue is sorted, like, you know what to do to replace it. Like, it's pretty awesome. Okay. RAM upgrade next. Yeah, buddy. Okay, the pinout may be different though on those two power supplies. No, they're the same. For Asus TUF and Asus ROG, the pinouts on the cables are actually the same. So like, Cable Mod doesn't even have a separate series for Asus versus Seasonic. It's one series of their cables. So they have the same voltage, like, or yeah, the same like pinout and everything. So I don't know if they did that like on purpose, like they did it in conjunction, or how that works, but yeah, they are the same, or at least they were. I know Seasonic now has these, which are the ATX 3.0 with the new NVIDIA connectors. So, I mean, I guess this is like standardized, but yeah, there's always the possibility that they change some stuff now. Does Asus make low-end stuff? I guess that's possible for their power supplies. Okay, what am I trying to do here? Yes, CPU cooler. That's what we're doing. I got distracted. Okay, we're gonna need both of these, but not yet. Scooch this over just a little more. Give us as much room as possible on this desk here. You guys, was anyone here around in the early days of when I was building? I originally started building on a 2-foot by 3-foot little table thing that was designed to be like a couch desk. Like you sit on the couch and put your laptop on it and you work from it. That's what I started building computers on for like almost a year, I think. It was a long time that I was building on that thing before I finally got like a real desk. I don't know if anyone's here that would have been around for that, but started watching you after Chatty Daddy shoutouts. I'm sure that was that. I might have still been working on that thing back then. I built Chad's computer a long time ago. Here's the sad part. These fans come pre-installed, which is wonderful. Except, we want to swap them out. So these fans come pre-installed, but we bought Lian Li uni fans to go up there. Yeah, we got to take these ones off and swap them out for the fancy fans, which we would have bought from the beginning, but it wasn't available. So it's too bad. But we got them right here. We didn't charge the customer for that. We just went and did it. I mean, I told him, but we didn't, it's not his fault that it was not in stock at the moment that he bought the PC, so. Okay. It sounds tough. I always needed room for my muffin tin to put all your screws in. Yeah, it was pretty much impossible. Like a case like this pretty much didn't fit on it. It's like, it's so big. This case is so big that like a larger case basically didn't fit on top of the desk. That's how bad it was. Some of those videos, I don't think I live streamed them to YouTube, but they should still exist on Facebook. Because that's the only place I was streaming to back then, really. Was the old Book of Face. All right, man, gotta head out and grab some food and try to forget you killed me in the gulag. Hey, you have a great night too, Banjo. I appreciate you stopping by. And we'll see you in the next gulag for Navy's Customs. Because we're definitely gonna be a part of that next time it happens too. Good looking channel, Devin. Ooh. Now I want to go look at it. I've been meaning to check it out. I saw him. He has quite a decent amount of subscribers too. I was like, ooh. I was like, somebody with this many subscribers follows me now? Oh, these are all intertwined. That's kind of cool. I wish there was space to do like push-pull on this, but it's okay. Oh yeah, I'll just put this down there for now. All right, new fans. Nothing crazy yet, still working your way to 1K as well? Okay, we need the last one of these that we're gonna use today. Navy is as well. Navy's pushing for 1K subs. He's got a ton of watch hours. Like he's got well over 3,000 watch hours because he's been streaming to YouTube pretty regularly and pulling in really good numbers. But he's now working on getting that, getting up to that 1,000 sub button and hitting the 4,000 watch hours. And then Navy is fully monetized. So he's already partly monetized right now, but he's not fully monetized. Honestly, the watch hours I hear for most people is the hard part. That was, I mean, it still is the hard part for me. Like I'm already over 1,000 subs, but I just hit 2,000 watch hours like this morning. Granted, I don't stream here that much. I only stream here when I'm doing PC builds, which hopefully, you know, in the coming year, maybe will be, you know, multiple times every single week. You know, selling, you know, several PCs a week would be awesome. Every week, would love that. We're just not always there, you know. Some weeks it's busy, some weeks it's not. Probably start my stream back up. Use to go live every week. Yeah, even if it's just like once or twice a week on like a set schedule, probably would help. Okay, got all those fans installed. Navy isn't afraid to step out of his comfort zone. Yeah, that's right. It was fun having you on our team too, man. I think as of today, you're at 3,400 watch hours and 815 subs. Dang. That's pretty sweet. All right, let's bring this down again. And then I think the plan is to do that. Trying to get this to just like lay flat. Doesn't seem like there's quite enough room for it. All right, well, that's gonna have to be good enough. Run that to the back. Oh wait, I don't need to do that. We can do it this way. Oh, those are way too tight. Okay, let's bring this back up to normal height. All right, so this goes like this. So we're gonna put it on like so. Just gonna kind of hang that off the edge there. Hope it doesn't fall. Whew. Don't go flying on me. Okay, got all of our bolts out there. With live streams, the hours can pile up pretty quick. Yeah, it's true. I'm just really happy to have like edited videos doing well. Like I have, you know, videos that are getting, you know, in the thousands of views now, and I remember celebrating having my first video break 100 views. So it feels really good to be growing on that front. Because if I could get really good with videos, like I would probably, for the most part, stop streaming anything other than PC builds, even if it is only like once or twice a week, because those videos, man, they do well. Bringing in all my watch hours that way. I'm not really bringing in a ton from my live streams at the moment. Okay, so we got these all started. So we're gonna do this. Okay, now we can bring it back down. Trying to figure videos out there, so hit and miss. Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely have several that were completely just huge misses. But okay, I think this is just gonna go back out that way. But in terms of like watch hours and stuff, my videos are what do well, not my live streaming so much. And I've found a handful of videos that are like, you know, at least over the course of a few months, are like, you know, evergreen type content where they just kind of continue to get views, you know, every day for a few months, or for months on end now. All right, so that's out there. That's perfect. These guys are gonna have to shift the other way so that they don't come in contact with that fan blade. Perfect. Beautiful. All right, I think this spot where we have the AIO right now is pretty good. So I'm gonna tighten those down. Oh, thumbnails are big too, yeah, that's true. Videos I put the most effort into flop, but the ones with no editing at all do the best. Yeah, isn't that so annoying? Especially on shorts, you're just like, I literally put in it was like a 7-second video, and it just goes crazy. And then this like super good, edited, informative video goes nowhere. It's awesome, it's awesome. All right. That is installed, ready to go. Okay. We're gonna take this guy off. We're gonna use the Circool whatever it's called, opaque. That's what I want. This nice like opaque one with the opaque round bit around it. I think these look the best, so Soul Reaper can change it when he gets it, but I think these look the best. Oops. Oh, come on. Don't do that. There we go. Like, look how clean that looks. Okay. And I gotta remember what these guys go to. That one goes there. This one is for if you wanted to have the motherboard power this RGB. We don't want to do that, and it doesn't look as good, so we're not going to put it in there. We'll include it in the kit, but we're only going to include this one and this guy that connects to the RGB thing. Can't talk right now. I don't know why. My brain isn't working. All right, well, let's get this backing plate on. Okay. He's making an executive decision. That's right. Okay, got that. And I'm pretty sure we use these guys. I'll consult the manual. I'll consult the manual. It's fine. It's fine. Yep. Just wanted to make sure. So these guys go like that. Like that. Cool. Cool. And we just need these bolts. These cool spring bolts. And some of that. Some goop. What if, instead of including this stuff, which seems maybe questionable, how about we use this, which was one of the best performing thermal pastes we've used so far? How about that? Because we still got some left. This is Corsair XTM70 thermal paste. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, wow, Red, that's way too much thermal paste. And you're right, it is. But it's so much faster to just put a bunch on, smear it, and then get rid of the excess. And that's what we're gonna do. Corsair stuff is pretty thick, though. I think I kind of broke this thing, but it's okay. I super broke it. Hold on. I need to get one that's a little bit more stiff than this guy. Take this extra back, just in case. Okay, throwing that one away. You might be thinking, maybe you're just using really old thermal paste. It's not old. I just bought it not too long ago. Okay. Can I get high 240 hertz gaming with a 4080? Depends on what games you're playing. I would say in general, if you're playing at 1440p with, a good CPU, good RAM, good airflow in your system, and you're playing something like Warzone or Apex or Fortnite, yes, easily. This stuff does seem like it's really dry. But it performed so well, the tests. Now I'm questioning my decision. You pre-smear your thermal paste? I do. I didn't used to, but with the newer ones, I do. I also have this Noctua and this Arctic MX6 and this other tube of Arctic MX6. Okay, you know what? I'm not happy with it. It's too dry. Wasn't this bad last time. I'm getting rid of it. Getting rid of it. Okay. Oh, I don't even need to use, that's how dry it is. I don't even need to use rubbing alcohol on that. Okay. Okay. I was gonna use rubbing alcohol on it, but it came off so nicely. On a fresh CPU? No need. Okay, let's test this out real quick. Okay, that's way better. Look at all that wasted stuff. But it's okay, I already made a video with this, so I got my money's worth already. Yeah, I didn't used to pre-spread stuff, but with the newest like set of CPUs, I started doing it, and now I can't stop myself from doing it. Otherwise, I'll always be worried about like, did I put enough on? Did it spread right? Did I put too much on? You know, those kind of existential questions that'll keep you awake at night. Okay, that's well spread out. MX4, you don't like the sound of that? Yeah, don't worry, we fixed it. We're using Arctic MX6 right now, which is also very good. And the application went much more smoothly. Now we're just gonna kind of trim the fat here, get rid of the excess. And that looks much better. Okay, Ta-da. Don't need this alcohol anymore. It's the wrong kind for drinking anyways. Slurper says, I don't like the sound of that. Well, neither did I. Okay. Now, it's time to put in these things here. Okay. Did I tighten that up too much? Apparently I did. Made it really hard to get this next one started. Stop moving, Susan. All right, there we go. Now it's not gonna move anymore. I mean, Susan will still move because she doesn't listen to me, but CPU cooler won't move. RK's over there rocking the ancient MX4 Lamau. I'm just kidding. Sure, it's still good stuff. Speaking of thermal paste, I actually had a company reach out to me yesterday saying they had seen my thermal paste videos that I had done, and they want to send me some of their new formulation that they made. And they don't actually even typically make thermal paste. Like, it's just like a new market segment that they're trying to branch out into. They make coatings. So it should be pretty interesting to see how it performs. I'm excited to get it and try it out. We'll make a video for you guys. Okay. Cool, that is nice and tight. Don't think we need this either. Keep it out for a second, but I don't think we need that. Price performance is very good, but cost be darn to use XP Kingpin Blue. I mean, most thermal pastes are so reasonably priced these days that like you almost don't have to think about price to performance most of the time. You just think about performance. All right, we need pump fan. There. Stitching shorts always pops off, takes 20 seconds to make. Okay. Got these guys here. You know what? I don't need this cable at all. This is only for if you're using the original fans that came with it, you tie these in so that they get the same RGB control. We don't actually need that because we're using these other fans. So we can get rid of those. How cool is that? The answer is pretty freaking cool. Okay, get our USB 2 point through there. This guy through there. Okay. Which means we don't even need a second controller as long as this guy fits, which it doesn't. So, unless we move it somewhere else, which we probably still can do. Yep. So we can move this somewhere a little more friendly to our top fans, like here. We're gonna have to readjust where these fans connect into a little bit. So top fans are on 4, 3 is our side fans, and then 2 is going to be our bottom fans. Okay. Easy peasy. So now all of our fans are being controlled by this, which is good. We can start cable managing some of these. Okay. All right, and then now we've got this SATA power, and then this USB 2.0 connection, which is gonna have to run down the length of this. Have a good night, everyone. All right, been great chatting. Head out to your daughter's holiday school program. Oh, have a good time. Hope she everything goes well at the program. Appreciate you hanging out and chatting. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one. All right, USB 2.0 connected there. Stay. Okay, got this power cable for the SATA for the pump. Okay. Okay, I think it's time that we get our power supply in here and start doing some of that routing, and then we can clean up that mess down there. Alrighty. Got that out here. And we need that. And then now that since we only have 3 SATA power cables, I think we could get away with grabbing just this one 4 power one and getting them all at the same time with one cable, because fewer cables is better. Right? Okay, let's do this. All right, get that in there. Get our 12 HV power in there. Okay, got that. Motherboard power. Check. CPU power. Check. Okay, like that. This is the orientation this is gonna have to go in. Just like that. before we get too far, a little bit of cable management I want to do up here, which I need to kind of take this back out for. At least for this first guy. Okay. What do you think so far, Soul Reaper? What do you think? Loving it for sure. Good. Good. All right. Got that installed. Get our cables managed a little bit more in here before we start dealing with our GPU. Okay, got the CPU cables nice and managed. Motherboard cable is kind of getting there. Okay, motherboard cable is pretty much there. Might need another cable tie around here for that. We can do this guy now. Got that SATA cable. These two SATA cables here. Ah, don't come off. Okay, we got these two to power that RGB controller. Just like that. We're gonna run these up this side here. Okay, it's looking pretty tidy in there. Let's grab one of these nice little Seasonic cable ties. Go right back over here. Just a little bit of clutter right there. I don't think it looks amazing yet. Okay, there we go. That's nice and tied in there now. Okay. Okay, that's all tied in. So really all we gotta do is run this GPU cable and then we'll deal with this stuff at the bottom and we're good to go. So let's get that GPU in here. Got all these cable ties and random brackets and stuff. Get rid of all this off our table so it doesn't look so crazy and chaotic. So nothing chaotic is happening. Everything is going according to plan right now. Yo, what's up, Charlie? How we doing? It's a pretty big tower for sure. This is the H9 Flow from NZXT. And it's big, but it's got to be big to fit this RTX 4080 from Gigabyte. That's a big GPU, you know what I'm saying? It's a big one. I'm doing good, Charlie. There we go. Comes with its own support bracket, thank goodness. Okay. Look at that. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is mount this guy up. Which means I gotta take out these two bolts. Then you gotta fit two of these guys in there, and I don't remember which ones it is. I can never remember. Six by 32 is this one. So I want these guys. Okay, got that in. Okay, that's all we needed from this. Now we need to install this guy onto those. I think it's bigger than your apartment. Hopefully not. Might not have enough room on your desk for this thing? Maybe not. Maybe not. But it's gonna be well protected now. Okay, let's get all these bits of plastic off of it. Creativity starts here. Whatever you say, Gigabyte, whatever you say. Okay. Got all that pulled off. Come on. Make it so hard to see. It's like they don't even want you to pull that plastic off. But they do. It's literally like chipping the end of my nail. Trying to get this thing off. There we go. There we go. Got it. Nailed it. Done. Yo, what's up, Hatfield? How we doing? All right. So got all those off. I think we got everything off of that. Now we need to put this guy on, which goes a little something like that. All right, that is on there nice and tight now. And we gotta get this guy off there. Oh wait, pull these guys off. We gotta pull these off. Now we can put this in. So we gotta slide that behind there, just like that. Get everything lined up. Got that nice little click. Okay. Ah. Could you not do that, please? Could you just... Cannot get that hole started. Back this one off a little bit. Okay, that is in there now. And then this guy just goes like this. All right, there you go. It's pretty steady. Still prefer that clean look of the white cases. The white cases just look good, man. Can't help but agree with you on that. Okay, that is in there. Let's get our GPU power cable out here. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah. That is in there. Let's do a little more cable management in the back, and we'll be ready to fire it up. Okay. First zip tie of the build right here at the end. And there you go. I'm gonna say that's mischief managed. We could put one more cable tie up there if we want, since we have some. But Getty, what's up? Welcome into the stream. You're here for the good part, Getty. We're almost ready to turn this computer on. We just put it all together, cable managed it up. Look at that. What do we think of that? What do we think of that, chat? You think you're in love? Yeah, buddy. That's what we like to hear. Looks very good. Hatfield, you're over here too? What's up? Welcome in. All right. Got that cable management looking all nice. Got the front looking all nice. Let me clip these zip ties real quick in the back. We only used 2 zip ties for this whole build. Take note, TikTok builders and everyone else that uses a million zip ties. Granted, I used to do that quite a bit too, but there's no need to use a million zip ties when you build somebody's computer. Because what if they want to upgrade something someday? What if something breaks? Then they're gonna be spending friggin' half an hour just undoing zip ties that they're gonna have to then redo later, and possibly cutting other lines, other cables, because the zip ties are so tight. So don't do it. But I think it looks very, very good. I think this computer looks incredible. Put that rear panel on, put this top panel on, just like that. And then you guys know what we need. I need to see some fire emojis in the chat so we can fire this PC up. Doesn't that inside look so good, Sketty? Doesn't that look so good? Seriously, the white builds, man, the white builds. They're just so good. This has come from someone who's never built themselves a white PC. Everything I have has been black with like minimal RGB, but man, does this thing look good. Man, it's so good. Okay, I wanna see a bunch of fire emojis in the chat when I get back over there. I'm gonna set the mood. I'm gonna dim the lights a little bit. All right. Same with you. Charlie's got some fire emojis. Soul Reaper with some fire emojis. How about somebody on the YouTube side? Someone put in a fire emoji in the chat. JP, what's up? How we doing? See some fire emojis in that YouTube chat. Beans coming in with the emotes as well. What's up, Beans? All right, let's see one more emote on the YouTube chat, and then we'll fire this baby up. Come on, we can do it. We can do it, YouTube. I believe in you guys. There it is. There it is. Okay. We got multiple people in here with that. The Hatfield, Sketty, Mike Flynn. Appreciate y'all doing that. But your PC when Intel 12th Gen came out, so everything was expensive. Yeah, dude. I feel that. I feel that. I felt bad having to like sell computers during that time because it was just ridiculous how expensive everything was. But on a positive note, i7 14700K, RTX 4080, a ton of Lian Li fans, and one awesome whiteout build. What do we think, chat? What do we think? Is she purdy or what? Don't worry about that. That's supposed to happen. It's RAM training. Ayy. She look good or what? Wow. Hatfield's right. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wowie, wow, wow. As Chad would say, wowie, wow, wow. That is, whew. Again, don't worry about the RAM training. It's supposed to happen. I'm only saying that because Soul Reaper's in here, so if he sees that, he might freak out. But don't worry, you don't need to freak out. Everything's fine. One of the best PCs you've ever seen? Sheesh. That's what I love to hear. Love it. Can you have it here in an hour? No. I still need to, I mean, unless you want to install Windows and everything yourself. No, I cannot do that. But no, so we still have to, I still need to install Windows on here, get everything set up, and Trap's gonna optimize it, overclock it, all that good stuff, and then we'll be able to ship it out. So we should be able to ship it out in the next like 2 days. Realistically, I would expect it to ship out on Thursday. Cool? Cool beans? Oops. Caught my finger a little bit. Cool beans. All right, and even posted, I see it. A little green light down there. You guys can't see it in the camera, but I saw it. Beautiful. All right, chat. Well, that is all we got time for tonight. I've got a double date tonight with Mrs. Red and another couple. So I need to not play any games and just get straight to installing Windows on this thing. So we are gonna have to call it here. I appreciate all of y'all so much for hanging out. If you're not already following the channel on Kick or subscribed on YouTube, please make sure you do that because we are gonna have another awesome build. This is gonna be like the yin and the other one's gonna be the yang. I don't remember which one's black and white or whatever, but we're gonna have a blackout, well, not a blackout build, but a mostly black build, kind of like this one. It's gonna have a 4090 in it. That's gonna be tomorrow. So make sure that you're subscribed, you got all your notifications on, and you're ready to watch because we're gonna have another awesome build tomorrow. It's gonna be great. More power! You're welcome, dude. I'm glad you like it, and I'm glad it turned out so well. It's easy to build, no issues. It's awesome. All right, we're gonna be signing off here. Let me grab my mouse so I don't forget. Yeah, so yeah, make sure you're liked, subscribe the video here because we are gonna have another awesome build coming out tomorrow. So, you know, be there or be square, all right? If you're on the tubes, thank you so much. We will see you next time.